Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie, and it's almost the new year. So I wanted to come on here and talk about really like how to get started. I've had some people send messages going, all right, I'm ready. The new year's around the corner. I want to set some goals. I want to make this year count. I actually want to hit the goal and keep the results. What does that look like? And so we're going to chat a little bit about that. As you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? We are currently in Minnesota. We live in Florida, but we've been back for almost a week, visiting friends and family. We have been hanging out with friends and family. So tell me where you're tuning in from, and I want to know this. Do you have a goal set for 2024? It doesn't have to be a health goal, but we are on the KetoMOM page, so I'm going to say, do you have a health goal set for 2024? If you don't, I'm going to give you some suggestions on what it looks like to set goals, things that you can kind of go, okay, if I were to start, what would I start with? What does that look like? I need help. So at any point in time, share your goals below, what you're excited about. If you have any advice to offer for those who will watch, share your advice on getting started in a new year, what you're excited about. Now, I will tell you this. In the title of this video, I said, why don't you look at stacking wins? Now, for the last 60 days since November, we talked about vision boards. We've talked about, like, what does it look like to have a word for the year? Do any of you do a word for the year? Our pastor, Pastor Craig Rochelle, has done this for years and years. We've done it probably since I can remember, probably since 2010, where we prayed about it and we would all personally in our family pick a word for the year. And it's something that you're like, and I want to ask you this, if you had to go, okay, 2024, what am I believing for? Like, what would be a word you'd want to put towards a goal, a focus, something that you're believing for? What would that word be? Some people might pick consistency. Some people might pick action. Like my husband's word is action. It could be anything. It's you. It's your word. It's your life. It's your goals. It's your focus. What do you want that to be? My daughter's recording me talking to you. So what do you want that to be? What does that look like? And as you're thinking about the new year, I could say, let's create vision boards. I would say, like, let's get it written down. Let's write SMART goals. But I'm going to just, in this case, tell you to at least get a piece of paper out and give yourself a little bit of time and go, what do I actually want in 2024? And if all we're doing is talking about your health right now, I've had people say, Stephanie, I've gone around the same mountain. I've done the same things. I've lost the weight and gained the weight. I get frustrated. I feel like I failed. If I have a off day, I get frustrated. And if you're sitting in that space where you feel like I'm not winning in my health, and if you're sitting in that space where you're like, man, I feel like I'm constantly failing in this area, let's look at stacking wins in other areas of your life. Have you ever considered going, well, where am I winning? Like, how are your relationships? Or are you great at your job? Where are there little wins in your life that you can celebrate? What can you go, but I am winning in this area. Hey, I do have a great marriage, or I'm really great at my job, or man, I'm a really good friend, or like, what does that look like? Get your mindset in a forward moving space of like, but I am winning over here. I just need to shift the winning to be in the health space, right? Yes, you win as long as you just start. So Debbie says you win as long as you just get started. And that's half the battle, isn't it? Starting. So my encouragement to you is just to take a little bit of time before the new year and go, what do I want? What am I believing for? If you're like, I don't even know, I'm going to say, write down a couple things. There's things that I tell people, if you were to come to me today and go, Stephanie, how do I get started? What does that look like? I'm going to say, well, number one, I'm going to share with you a supplement that I drink every single day. I've drinking them for years, 8+ years. It's the thing that pulled me out of like the tiredness of being a mom. It's the only tool that made me have the energy and the focus. It was the tool that helped me keep going, which has made it a lifestyle and it wasn't just a diet. So if you've never tried ketones, I've been drinking these for over 8 years. So I say, I want to know if you're interested. Like if I'm coaching you, I'm going to say, have you ever heard of ketones? They're incredible. You don't have to be doing the keto diet. Like you're going to drink it. You're going to put it in some water once or twice a day. We're going to work on other things. I'm going to coach you in just a second, but this will give you the energy throughout your day, long sustained energy. Ketones are going to turn on your brain. They're going to help you not snack all day. They're going to help you eat better. They're going to help you make better choices. And you're going to have this incredible day with like your tool, right? So if you've never tried them, we have a really cool new, we're calling it Transform in 2024. So we have a new transformation system that has to do with ketones, our intermittent fasting kit, and some of our Keto Pro. So we have a new kit that's available. It actually comes with a guide, and the guide has workouts. The guide has food options, like it breaks down, like here's some great options for you to eat. We have an incredible Facebook page. So if you want to know more about the system that we have from now until the new year, just post ketones in the comments. So if I'm coaching you and you're coming to me and you want to know more about how to get better, I'm going to say, what do you know about ketones? We're going to chat about that. And I'm going to share with you, if you post ketones in the comments, I'm going to have you watch a couple videos from doctors. They're 4 minutes long that explain what they do. After that, I'm going to say, what are you drinking? So if you're going to take notes and you're like, I'm going to make some plans for 2024, just evaluate what's in your shaker bottle, what's in your shaker cup. Are you constantly drinking an excess amount of sugar? So we'll evaluate that. Are you drinking enough water? So the next time I say, well, what do your meals look like? Can you keep them a little less sugar and a little bit more low carb? Simple things like buns off the burger, croutons off the salad, prioritize protein. So as I'm coaching you, we're going to do a couple steps at a time, right? And if you start with one thing at a time and you stack the wins and you're like, I'm feeling great, I cut out the pop, or I cut out all the pop except for one can, or I cut out, I've got a better sugar replacement, something better for my coffee, right? So we're going to stack the wins. Let's work on your water. Let's drink ketones. Let's work on your water. Let's learn how to eat better. I'm not saying perfect. Let's make it so that you can realize, like, I can do this long term, not just until I reach the 50 pounds lost or the vacation or the wedding. If you go towards an end date and you reach that date, usually that's when people go back to the way they were eating, come back next year and have to start all over. After we talk about food, we'll talk about moving your body, whether it's going for a walk or doing some resistance training. I'll give you some suggestions. We dive into celebrating like every single day. So I have a habit tracker that covers all of these. The habit tracker that we created, which is free for you, you can track it Monday through Friday for the entire month. And all you're going to do is give yourself a check mark. Did I get up in the morning and did I drink my ketones? Check. Did I drink my water? You can do this at the end of the day. Did I eat low carb or did the best that I can? Did I move my body? And intermittent fasting is an option. We can dive into that later. There's things that we can do one habit at a time to help you get to where you want to go. But I would encourage you to start thinking right now. Evaluate what you're eating, what you're drinking, what do you want for next year, and I will help you. So if you want that habit tracker, if you don't already have it, just post a tracker in the comments and I will give it to you. You can print it out and you can start at least looking over it to go, okay, I'm focused on meals, prioritizing protein. I am going to intermittent fast. Hey, Stephanie, what does that look like? I'll walk you through it. I'm going to make sure I drink half my body weight in ounces of water. And my goal is 7,500 steps a day with reaching the goal of 10,000. I'm going to drink my ketones and feel amazing. So you can track it. If you want the tracker, post tracker below. And I want you to continue to tune into the page because there's lots of fun things coming in 2024. And know that I am here to help you. I want you to just evaluate what you're wanting, write it down. You know what? There's so many incredible, like if you're not a reader, we'll be going through some more books. mindset stuff, like I can give you recipes. If you need recipes, you can always go to KetoMOMsecrets.com, all one word, KetoMOMsecrets.com. Click on recipes, how to get started. We've got a book club over there. We've got trial packs of ketones if you just want to try 5. And I want to walk you through this next year and help you not just reach the fat loss and then go back to your old ways. Like the point is to go from a diet to a lifestyle, to make this so when you do go hang out with your family, you enjoy yourself, but you get back on track. You don't binge for the next month, right? It's a mindset. It is a system. It's a habit, new habits creating. So we're going to do it together. I want to say this. Thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters. If you have any questions, whatever it is, if I were to say, what questions do you have on getting started around your health, like keto, low, whatever it is, ask your questions below. I'll come back on later in the next 24 hours and do another live based on your questions that you ask me. And you can always send me a message. Otherwise, we've got a new system. We're super excited. The extra guide that comes with it is pretty incredible. So post system below or ketones. We'll chat. Post habit tracker below. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Your presence matters. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye.